What's up, y'all? It's Poppin' in Steve. About to react to this vid by Jamari. It's titled "The Logan Paul Situation Gets Much Worse." Lord, whose crusty toes are this around Logan's wife's head? What the hell is going on? Let's watch.
Has he gone too far on Twitter? Has it affected you in any way?
I think he has gone too far, yeah. It's not affected me, no, because when I entered this fight, I knew Dylan was a scumbag.
So at this point, guys, it has been almost 2 weeks since the epic press conference went down between Logan
To say he went too far, but it didn't affect you.
I'm sure that most of you guys understand the lore kind of surrounding this whole situation. The Paul brothers overall have had beef with this guy for years now.
And Dylan, I know you're watching this, and just remember you're still hooked up with your girlfriend. Savannah, what's good? How you doing?
He's been known for ducking fighters, okay? He did not have the best reputation within the fighting community. And I think when Logan first announced that this would be his next opponent, the average person could really care less. I mean, this wasn't really a name that was going to garner a lot of hype. But Dylan has really taken this whole situation and really flipped it on its head, as his relentless Twitter trolling has shown to be an amazing tactic in not only selling this fight, but also building up a large amount of people who now want to see him win. And to be frank with you guys, the trolling has not stopped. He's posted countless pictures of Logan Paul's fiancée with other men, and he's still teasing that he has some sort of picture or some sort of video that would pretty much be like dropping a nuke on not only the internet, but also on Logan Paul's entire life, including his engagement.
You think you've gone too far? It's mental warfare. You could beat a man in 3 ways, physically, mentally, and spiritually, and that's the art of war, Sansu. I'm very well versed in the game, so I think I already broke him mentally, and I could tell he is going to be emotional in there. Just like when Roberto Duran fought Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard used to be on the outside and be an outside fighter and pick everybody apart. Roberto Duran, antagonized him so much he became like a brawler, and he lost. So I think Logan, I'm in his head. I think I'm just chilling in there.
Now, while I do find some of what Dylan has done here on Twitter to be kind of corny, like recently he apparently brought a newborn baby into the world, and in the first picture that he took with the baby, he's holding him there at his chest. The first thing he thought to do with said picture was to use it to troll Logan and his fiancée, which to me is just a little bit strange. But I do also think that Dylan has now backed Logan into a bit of a corner, where this whole fight has really ended up being a lose-lose situation for him. I mean, I won't lie to you guys, if Dylan goes into that ring and ends up knocking Logan Paul out, that is going to be an even bigger hit to his career than the one he's currently under. I also found this to be very interesting. Some of Logan Paul's both current and past friends have now weighed in on the whole controversy, with his former co-host George Shenko apparently even inviting this man onto his podcast. George also hinted in a video last week that he might now be joining forces with Jake Paul and be the new co-host on his podcast, which is obviously going to result in even more drama between the Paul brothers.
First text I read is from him. He goes, dude, he's the manager. He goes, dude, Jake wants you to be a co-host. I go, what the? Watching somebody you respect and you grew up with in the industry have your back publicly. And then his friends like, by the way, his music rocks. And then his other friends like, by the way, this guy's actually a nice guy. I'm sitting here like, oh my God, this is crazy.
And I have been kind of rough on George in the past.
You hate it.
Here for his revenge arc. And the fact that he, as one of Logan Paul's former best friends, is willing to have this guy on his podcast and give him his platform kind of tells you everything you need to know about Logan Paul and the way George really feels about him. Even Yes Man Mike went out of his way to weigh in on all the drama surrounding his master.
Dude, Logan is being slaughtered from all angles right now, bro.
And this morning, Aiden Ross invited Dylan onto his live stream. He had Dylan choking him out, showing him some different moves. But this has to be the most interesting thing to come out of that stream. Like we talked about previously, Dylan apparently has some sort of image, some sort of video that he says will ruin Logan Paul's life. And apparently this piece of media could even end up landing Dylan in jail. And here he is apparently showing Aiden Ross that image.
So you know I'm not lying?
Bro, what the bro?
I told you I was lying. How you get vouch for me?
No, that is wild, bro. I actually feel really bad.
Tell me if they would pull the fight. If I pull something.
Yeah, that's too far.
Think so?
Bro, come on, bro.
But should I save him from this girl? God, dude. What? How do you have Bro, my heart.
How hard he's going to try to get into Logan's head, I wouldn't put it past him to Photoshop some shit as well. So even if he does expose some shit, I would question the legitimacy of it because he seems like he's really trying to take on this mental warfare against Logan. So I'm like, is this a real authentic picture? Whatever it is, I don't know what it is. But obviously, it seems like it's his girl doing some wild shit. Probably getting like bukkake or something. Who fucking knows? It's clearly his fiance doing some wild shit. But I'm like, already.
And so obviously, there's been a lot of speculation over this forbidden image. And after that video went viral of Dylan and Aiden, another video started circulating the web of what appeared to be Logan Paul's fiancée Nina being involved in this type of activity right here.
100 glizzies entering glizzy overdrive.
I just said that. 100. That's one thing.
I know a lot of people hate this guy on TikTok, but honestly, I think he's an evil genius. Now, I will say in regards to that alleged video of his fiancée giving the Glock 9000, there's been a lot of sources out there suggesting it is not her in that video, and this alleged piece of forbidden media that Dylan has his hands on is something completely different. And in the last little update regarding this Logan Paul situation as it stands right now, I showed you guys last time he even had beef with Gideon. Okay, I barely slept last night, alright? Chasing bitch. And when Logan recently went on Flagrant 2, where they were pretty much sucking him off the entire time, that is, everyone outside the black guy, I believe his name is Alex, was the only one to keep it real. Gideon had this reaction when they brought up their beef.
Then fucking Dennis. An actual evil human.
Okay.
Why?
Bro, this nigga's yapping. Like, this is Mr. Yap-a-Lot. Like, bro. He's your Logan, my bad. Forrest Man. He's your boogeyman.
Not Forrest
He's
Man.
an evil person to you.
Not Slender Man.
Dylan Dennis, though nobody in this world is losing sleep over Dylan Dennis except for you. He fucked up your world.
Gideon, you didn't say all this when y'all was in person.
Context, Logan was pretty much saying, how could Gideon be this God-fearing man? How could he be this good Christian and then side with someone as evil as Dylan Dennis?
Oh, that's
well, let's be honest. While what Dylan has been doing on Twitter has been a little bit corny, Logan Paul's track record of scamming his fans, and of course we all know what he did out in Japan, as well as a couple of other shady moves along the way, is way worse than posting up publicly available images of somebody.
Do you know how much you gotta f somebody up from just saying stuff on Twitter that they're calling you an evil person? Going at a dude's wife, like, I'm not gonna lie, that's some pretty low stuff. But it's not
evil. Evil is a
devious,
bit of a stretch.
menacing, yeah. Evil? You filmed it. Like, that's evil. Realistically speaking.
Okay, I didn't know what Gideon was responsible. Well, I didn't know what Logan was saying when he made that comment. But now I see why Gideon is responding to
pictures
it.
up of your old fiance that are already on the internet. That's just shit talking. You went to a place to find you were literally, the place is called Forest. It wasn't like the place was called Forest with rainbows and sunshine. The shit is called Forest. You went there with a camera and was just like, oh yeah, wow, this is nice. We got a nice tree. Ooh, look at that deer over there. What the? What?
I mean, do we even need to say anything about this clip? Gideon literally destroyed this man in 1 minute and 47 seconds. All I know is at this point, Logan Paul is absolutely in the dunce's corner right now. You got the slight enemies of Jake Paul and George Shenko about to join forces. You got George hitting up Dylan, asking him if he wants to be on the podcast. You got Gideon out here cooking him in these virtual streets. You still got this apparent nuke piece of forbidden media that could drop at any second. I guess I'm just saying overall, I do not think it's a very fun time right now to be Logan Paul. But y'all let me know what you guys think.
I want to see the video, okay, and I will determine if it is authentic or not. I would like to see, but it looked like it was just a picture because he like quickly showed it to Aiden, and Aiden was like, "Oh, that's too far." Like it didn't seem like Aiden was sitting there like watching it for a long period of time. Maybe it's a really quick clip. I don't know, but yes, that would be a lot harder to fake versus a picture. So if he got actual video footage of her doing some wild shit, then I wouldn't be surprised though. Look at all these like crusty old niggas that she's pictured with. Like you know she was doing some wild shit with them. Like they be getting these much younger girls to do some strange shit for a little piece of change, you know. So I wouldn't be surprised, but you know, what if Logan already knows about it? She might have told Logan completely what occurred in her past, you know. But either way, he clearly is getting to Logan's head. Interesting. Y'all let me know what y'all think though. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.